everyone. I'm Rue. I have a question for you. How many emotions do you think we feel each day? 10? 30? At least 100? In the last 24 hours, I've probably felt happy, sad, angry, and even a bunch of emotions all at once. Emotions can feel exhausting. And that's what we'll be talking about as we dive into a brand new show called The Source. As you watch, look at what these characters are feeling. What would you do if you were in their place?
Good morning, Arcadia High. I'm Gabi Day. Today is September 14th, and here are your morning announcements. Permission slips are due today for the field trip to Central Zoo, so please be sure to give your sign slips to Mrs. Rodriguez. It's pizza day in the lunchroom, so get ready to get your pepperoni on. After a search last year, we now have a new school mascot, Bouncy the Badger. Bouncy's sure to bring high energy this year to the football season, so when you see him in the halls, bounce around and let him know you care. What am I doing? These aren't real announcements. No. We need to speak about what's really going on here. We need to get real. There are students really going through some stuff here. They're failing classes, they're being bullied, they're feeling alone. Pizza day. Football games, field trips, who cares? These are things that don't matter. We need to fix what's wrong. We need to stand up for the students who don't have voices. We need to stand up and fight the scaredy cat principal, force them to make a change. I want those students who feel ignored to know that I hear you. I will speak up for you. Your stories will be heard. I'm the angry anchor?
Phone's away, Miss Day. This is detention.
Sorry, Mr. Corbin.
All right.
I just don't think it's fair.
Why do you say that?
I didn't do anything wrong. I was just speaking the truth.
It was a good rant. I particularly liked the part where you called the principal scaredy cat.
And you are?
Some people call me Trixie.
This person does not care. Mr. Corbin, I already lost my job doing morning announcements, and now I'm in detention for 2 weeks. My life is ruined.
Your life isn't ruined, Gabi. You said some good things. You just kind of got to know when to say them.
But there are students really going through some tough stuff. Am I supposed to just sit there and say nothing?
Works for me.
You're in detention too.
Because I want to be. Makes life more interesting.
Mr. Corbin, I don't get detention. I do everything right. And now I'm the joke of the school.
Gabi, you can sit here and feel sorry for yourself. Or you can put your emotions to good use. Learn from them. Let them inspire you to make better choices.
I don't want to make better choices. I want to make a difference.
Hold on. Take a look at that.
What is this?
That's the old school newspaper.
We had a newspaper?
Yep. We called it The Source. That's back when people read news on paper with ink. I was the editor.
cool article about freeing the frogs from the science lab, but why are you showing me this?
I want you to know you're not the only student that's tried to speak up. Back in the day, we really shook up the school, tried to show the real stories, and give a voice to students that didn't have one.
And the frogs.
And the frogs.
How'd it go?
Oh, we failed. We absolutely, utterly failed. The school shut us down. We may or may not have made the school look bad.
And you just gave up?
I mean, it didn't seem like a battle worth fighting. I had scholarships. I didn't want to risk it.
Do you regret it?
Every day, Gabi, I let fear control me. And it made me afraid to take chances.
Then let's take a chance now. Let's bring the paper back. Advise us. Show us how to make a paper that you always wanted to make.
I don't know.
I'm in.
Really? Okay. Starting tomorrow, Detention is in the old newsroom. The source is back.
I've never been excited to have detention. What is this?
I kinda like it. It's old school. This doesn't even have Photoshop.
I can't do this. I used to be the anchor of the announcements.
The angry anchor.
Am I ever gonna live that down? You know what? I quit.
Hey, hey, how are my budding journalists? No? Okay, what's wrong?
We had another meltdown. And by we, I mean Gabi.
I am not melting down! But Mr. Corbin, look at this stuff. This computer doesn't even have Wi-Fi on it. How are we supposed to get on the internet if it doesn't have Wi-Fi?
Okay, first of all, it's vintage. Second, I'm gonna talk to the principal later about trying to get some money for us, okay? So just relax.
It doesn't matter. I still have to work with Miss Snippy. I'll just go back to normal detention.
Hold up. First, get over yourself. But I liked what you said in the announcements. People give me a hard time because I don't act the way they want. I get pushed around a lot, and I thought it was cool you stood up for the people like me.
How many of you are there?
I'm gonna pretend you didn't just ask that. We're not a group, we don't hang out together. It's just a lot of kids who go to school afraid of who's gonna pick on them next.
I'm so sorry.
It's cool, but she's right, Mr. Corbin. We can't do a paper with just us.
Okay, while I talk to the principal, your first assignment is to work together and find a way to get some more people involved, okay?
Perfect. I already have an invitation.
There you go, great start.
I am always prepared. What? What's wrong with it? It's very professional.
You put flowers in it. Gross.
Well, what do you think it should look like?
We need to make it cool. If we make it look mysterious, people are going to want in.
That actually makes sense.
Of course it does. I thought of it.
I'm in control. She's just being funny.
Bam! Excuse me. Is this the place for the new school newspaper?
No, it's where we make snot-filled soup.
That sounds delicious. Name's Bowie. Undercover Reporter. I find the hot dirt nobody talks about. If there's a story, I'll sniff it out.
Okay, this dude is weird, even for me.
Be nice. Welcome to the paper, Bowie. Okay. So, what makes you think you're an undercover reporter?
Do you know how hard it is to run from a bully? You can learn a lot of things hiding in a dumpster. Pick a disguise.
Is anyone else creeped out by this a little?
I'm sure in time we can put your private detective skills to good use, but right now we're just trying to figure
I
out
could go as Rad Riley, skater boy. What up, dudes?
Awesome! But what would the story be?
Good question. No idea.
Mr. Corbin, what did you find out?
Well, I have some bad news. The school does not have any money for an official paper.
What?
Oh my gosh.
That is crazy talk.
I'm sorry, who are you?
I could be many things.
It's Bowie. He's our new undercover reporter and walking cartoon.
Thanks. A walking cartoon would be a great disguise.
Guys, did you not hear Mr. Corbin? There is no paper. Why did they say no?
Apparently they used all the extra money creating Bouncy the Badger.
My nemesis.
So no paper?
Well,
Well, this was fun. See you in the dumpster.
just hold on.
I'll join you because this is my life now.
No.
Thanks for
okay,
trying,
guys,
Mr. C.
Hold on. Okay. You're looking at this the wrong way, okay? I said we couldn't create an official paper. I didn't say we can't make one on our own.
Are you saying we do a secret newspaper?
Awesome. I'm gonna sneak into the principal's office and get some info. Spy time.
No, hey, no spy time.
But I just bought a new costume.
Okay. Guys, listen. We can do this. Okay, it's not gonna be easy. I can't even promise it'll work, but we can do this.
We could totally do this.
Yeah, didn't you just say we can sit here feeling sorry for ourselves so we can put our emotions to good use?
You're a good listener. Okay, just remember, don't write anything that makes the school look bad, okay? And no, wait, where's Bowie?
Just chilling.
No chilling, no talking weird, no impressions, no slow motion walking, and no spying, okay? Spy time, none of that.
This is going to be the best paper ever.
What a great idea. I should start an underground newspaper in my school. That was exciting, mysterious, and a little tough all at once. Ooh. Gabi was really feeling a bunch of emotions, from really angry to super excited. I think all of us have those days. Gabi had a tough time handling her emotions, but she did make a wise choice by talking to Mr. Corbin about it.
Gabi, you can sit here and feel sorry for yourself, or you can put your emotions to good use. Learn from them.
Put your emotions to good use. That's great advice, but it's not easy. I remember one time in school, I had a week where I had a ton of tests I had to take. I did pretty well on a lot of those tests, but there was one test, one class, where I could not get the grade that I wanted to. I forgot all about the tests that I did really well on and was super angry, sad, and mad all at once about this test. So, when I went to soccer practice, I asked my coach what I should do, and she said, hey, you did super well on all these other ones. This one test that you took doesn't define you. And once I took a deep breath and thought about it, I didn't have to be so frustrated or mad or angry about it. So, my emotions got kind of out of control. Gabi definitely had trouble controlling her emotions. You might be thinking,
Is it even possible to handle your emotions well?
there is one person though who was awesome at it. God's son, Jesus. Even though Jesus was God's son, he felt all the same emotions we do. When he saw people who were cheating and stealing from others, he felt angry. When Jesus' friend was hurting, Jesus felt sad. Jesus sang songs, and when he hung out with his friends, I bet he felt pretty happy. And here's the thing, Jesus even felt afraid. But when he did, he talked to God about it. Jesus felt every emotion you and I feel. That means Jesus completely understands every emotion we feel, even the ones we may not like. The big difference between Jesus and me, or Jesus and Gabi, is that Jesus made wise choices, no matter what he was feeling. How did he do that? Well, no matter what was happening around him, Jesus always let God lead. The great news is, God is still the same today as he was thousands of years ago. He still cares about every one of us and wants to help us make wise choices. That means I can live like Jesus did. You can too. He can help you with whatever emotions you're feeling. Just talk to him about it. And when you don't know what to do with your feelings, pray and ask him to help you make a wise choice. You can read about some of the choices Jesus made in the book of Mark, in the Bible. Finally, like Gabi did, you can talk to your parent or teacher or a leader you trust who loves God. They can help you to make wise choices too. We won't always get it right, but we can choose to live like Jesus did, however we're feeling.